What is up, my kings and queens in betweens? This is Soap from Careless Kingdom coming at you today with a neat little video. One of these Apple Watch Series 9s are not in Apple Watch Series 9. Can you tell me which one it is? Just from this? Or just from this? Probably not, right? I'm gonna give you a second to guess. It's this one. This is the fake one. This is actually not an Apple Watch. This is the HK9 Pro Plus multifunctional smartwatch from China, which, I mean, as is this kind of just a better version. Now, I'll tell you, I've never owned an Apple Watch before, and I bought this little fake one to see how I liked it and if I could just wear something on my wrist. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not a bad watch at all. And I'm gonna give you the reasons why you would get something like this over that, and vice versa. So first of all, let's get into the WK9 Pro Plus. This is a fantastic smartwatch if you just want a basic smartwatch. If you don't want a whole lot to do, if you just want to check your messages, not be able to reply to messages and stuff like that, this will be awesome for you. You got the weather. If I had the app on there, you got the weather, the heart rate tracker. You'll see when it's not on skin, it'll tell you to put on skin. I've compared it with the Apple Watch, and it's pretty accurate, or at least it's as accurate as the Apple Watch is. You can see now it's measuring, it's on my skin and such like that. But yeah, I mean, if you want a basic watch that doesn't do a whole lot, but still gets you some things, like a lot of these apps are just BS, right? So like, for instance, there you go, like the Me and Ta, I don't know what the heck that is, but for instance, the maps aren't going to work as they should. You can't change your songs like from this watch, like so Spotify and such. I don't even know what this is. I guess this is language and stuff like that. But in terms of music, and I'll show you how it works. It says local songs are now playing, and it does come with some songs on it, which is funny. One of them, wait a second, it's Astronaut. Down in the Deep. That's ridiculous. I don't know why it's on there. Or who would want to listen to something like that on their watch anyways, or listen to anything on their watch. But yeah, if you're looking for a basic watch that looks like the actual Apple Watch, acts like the actual Apple Watch, then I would say this is a good fit for you. I'm gonna give this to my stepdad after I record this, because this is all he needs, to be honest with you. Now, I'll tell you, once you change the faces, you can kind of tell that it's not a real Apple Watch, right? Because you see that compared to this, you can see the big difference there in terms of how it works. Now, it's still animated. It's not nearly as smooth. And honestly, I don't think that has anything to do with how functional the watch is. I think that specifically has to do with just how this thing was, like in terms of, how it was programmed to show that animation. Because whenever we go to our settings and all that stuff, it's really smooth. You can see it's maybe not the smoothest in the world, but it's definitely really smooth. Even compared to the Apple Watch, it's very smooth. But the Apple Watch has some features that are really life-changing, to be honest with you, that you can't do on the fake watches. So if those are features that you like, for instance, I can use the viewfinder, so I can see my phone, what it's showing, which I can't right now because it's already showing. Oh, never mind, I can. There you go. See? I can adjust the camera and everything. That's something I couldn't do with the fake watch. And now if it wasn't already recording, you'd be able to see there like a viewfinder. Some other things is like GPS and stuff, right? I'm not going to bring up the GPS because then you'll see exactly where I'm at. But the GPS, it'll show you exactly where you're at. You got your whole little cool thing on your wrist in terms of like navigation and such. It's got walkie-talkie, a bunch of other features that the other one doesn't. But honestly, just in this quick video, and I know there's not much to it, if you want a watch that people are just going to think it's an Apple Watch by looking at it, then go with the WK9 Pro Plus. But I'll be honest with you, once you've had an Apple Watch, or if you get your hands on an Apple Watch and you're a techie guy like me, this doesn't compare. it doesn't compare at all. Like, just, it's very basic in terms of what you do. You can't reply to stuff. You can still use Siri and stuff like that, but it's a pain in the butt. Not overall a good experience. It's a good experience, like I said, if you want a basic watch. If you want to check your messages, not reply to your messages, and you know, check the time, check the weather, check your heart rate and stuff like that. This would be fantastic for you. Now, I still think this is a lot better than some of the other watches that came out in the past, like the original Tick watches and stuff. I'll take this all day over that, just because it is a much nicer looking watch. And then it has like things like where you swipe over to the left, which you can't do on the real one. I wish I could, because I like this feature. But screen quality, they're pretty close to each other. This is an AMOLED, this is an OLED. So honestly, the Apple Watch, the real Apple Watch, is a little darker in terms of how bright it can go, and then the fake one can go a little bit brighter, and that's just because it's the AMOLED. And I'll show you here. You see, this is max brightness on the real Apple Watch, and then there you go in there. So you see it's much brighter. I mean, I had it turned down all the way, and it was still almost brighter than the OLED. But yeah, I mean, I get it. If you need more, go with the Apple Watch. This guy cost me like 200 used. This guy cost me like 30 bucks brand new from China. So I don't feel like I've lost anything. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. One thing to keep in mind too is they both use the exact same bands. They don't use the same charger though, even though it looks like it. And the chargers look identical, they're not. You can't charge one on the other, etc. Or vice versa. But yeah, fantastic little watch. If anybody's looking for the WK9 Pro Plus for like even a kid, or if, like I said, if you need basic watch functions for 30 bucks, go on AliExpress. I can't put a link to this down there, but go on AliExpress, look up HK9 Pro Plus, and you'll find them. They're everywhere. Just trying to find a seller that, you know, has a little bit of reputation to them, and you'll have a good time. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. As always, this is Careless Kingdom. I'm Soap. I know this is a random video. We normally do PEVs, motorcycles, and stuff, but this is something else I'm interested in. So I hope you guys enjoy more motorcycle and PEV content coming in the future. Hang out, have fun, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.